Okay, everybody, it's the morning of May 17th. Yesterday I had an absolutely awesome hunt, and called that big gobbler across that field right to the jig decoy and shot him at about 10 feet. But this morning I'm back after the bird I was after first thing yesterday morning. I don't know if he's roosted in this woods today or not, but I got all the way down in here, walked all the way around the backside and came up the hill, so I should be set up perfect if he's roosted in the same area he was roosting. Nothing's gobbled yet though, so we're gonna hang tight and hope that this bird's here somewhere. Well, that's 2 mornings in a row that turkey's not here. So, that sucks. And mosquitoes are out and about this morning, so that sucks too. I don't know where this turkey went. Or maybe someone came in here mid-morning while I was at work and killed it. I have no idea. Well, let's go see if we can find another one somewhere. This morning's turkey hunt was a bust. Typical turkey hunt for Vern Man.
Oh shit.
So tell us the game plan here.
Well, we saw 2 gobblers out in a field a mile from here in private property. So we are waiting for permission from the landowner currently. So we are going to start our journey a mile deep through the state game land. And if we don't get permission, well, then our journey will end a little shorter than planned.
Yeah, we have probably 3/4 of a mile of state game lands here. And on the very back side of it, there's a privately owned field with 2 longbeards in it right now. So we're gonna try to, get back to the end of this game lands. And Kaylee's waiting for a text from the landowner. But in the meantime, we're gonna see if we can pull them up out of that private field onto the game lands and get them killed.
2 of them.
We're got a walk ahead of us, so.
Alright. We just had breakfast. So we're fueled up on coffee.
Yep.
I don't see any boot tracks on the ground.
That is one of the biggest cherries. Oh man. That's what I love about the state forest. You never see trees like that on privately owned property. My gosh. And look at that one. Can you imagine the price tag on that cherry? My gosh. Okay, we're all the way to the backside of the game lands, and we just hit the call, and those two birds gobbled to us down here in the bottom. So
That's peeing. Don't put the camera back too far.
we're gonna get right down here as close as we can and just gobbled again.
Yep. And again.
You're hammering.
So how?
We need to get on the other side of this ravine. We gotta get on the other side of this ravine. Yeah, let's get over here. We can see down there. All set up here on this bird. It's right down. There's a creek that runs right down through here. Goes over this hill. Sounds like he's coming right up the creek. I see them. They're coming, Bird. Get ready, guys. They're coming. Got him. Yes. Woo!
Nice job.
I wanted the other one to come in too.
What a giant.
Holy heck.
Oh my gosh.
That was
Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh. What a freaking bird.
I wanted the other one to come in too.
What a beard. Double bearded.
I was
Got two
afraid-
beards.
I was afraid he was gonna.
We got calmed down here, and Vern Man is getting the tag on the old gobbler here. Freaking hog of a bird.
Double bearded.
Double bearded, and the one beard's probably 10 inches, 9.5 or 10 inches. This beard is huge. I don't know if you can see that, but this public land hunting is super tough stuff, especially around here because there's not huge tracts of public land, so whatever public land there is and there's turkeys on, people hunt really hard. This just happened to be a situation where we were driving around and we seen 2 gobblers out on a private field. And we got onto Onyx and we could see that there's a huge tract of public land right on the back side of the property. So there's access a little over a mile away to get into that public land, so we parked up there. Went all the way through the woods and got right down here to where we had about 150 yards of public land to work with, and we called periodically the whole way, never got a response. As soon as we broke over this hillside, actually it gobbled on its own the first time.
Yeah, that's how we heard.
We didn't even, they were just, Kaylee and Vern heard it gobble while we were standing there talking about which ridge we were going to get on, because there's a bunch of drainages that come off this hillside. So there's ridges in between those drainages, and a lot of times in birds you're not going to be able to call them across those drainages. You got to get on that same high point of the ridge. So you're trying to, figure out which one he was at the bottom of, and we did, and we got on that ridge, and sure enough, after 30 minutes we pulled him right up that ridge into Vern's lap, and he freaking pounded it. There's lots of good opportunity on public land. We have the opportunity to hunt a lot of private land, which we're really lucky to have that opportunity. But mid-morning you can get out here on these public tracks, and if you get one of these birds struck up like we got these 2 struck up, you're in for it. What time is it?
It is 9:24.
9:24, so we killed this thing probably 5-10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Awesome. Absolutely awesome.
Finally put it together, me and Clifford.
Yeah,
it was part of it, so that makes it even better.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been so excited. I had to take my hands off the camera. I was shaking so bad when that bird came up over that ridge side.
I wasn't gonna miss in front of you, that's for sure.
The bird that was with this one actually was coming up right in front of us. There's a little drainage, a creek that ran right in front of us, and I had the decoys out in front of Kaylee and Vern. Well, the one bird that Vern shot took the drainage to our right, and luckily Vern was able to swing on him and get him killed. But the other bird was actually coming right in front of Kaylee, but he was still probably 50 yards away.
With hens, too.
Yeah, he had 1 or 2 hens with him.
Talking hens.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was fun.
It was good. It all come together.
We're gonna get this set up for you and get behind it, and
look where he's been strutting on his feathers.
Yeah.
Look how
Bottom,
pretty he
the
is.
tips are they're all wet from being in the grass.
Show him this beard again.
This double beard. This one right here. Is that your first double beard, Vern?
Yeah.
Yeah, but look at that. I have long hands, and
Oh yeah, that's a nice beard.
What's
Nice.
a dollar bill? 6 inches.
I think so.
Absolutely awesome.
He's got a heck of a beard. I think he's only a 2-year-old the way his spurs look.
Yeah. Let's get him set up here. Well, here it is, everybody. We got her all taken care of, and we've just been sitting here reminiscing about the hunt. This not very often that these mid-morning 2-mile treks in public land work out with a dead turkey at the end of it. But absolutely awesome. This is the first bird that Vern's killed in years, and it's not that we haven't been trying. Like this morning, the first everywhere we went was a total bust. We hadn't even heard a gobble
Nope.
No.
until we crested this mountain over here. And then at first gobble he made, he wasn't even gobbling at us. We were just trying to get in position. We had walked, a really long ways through public land trying to get over to this hillside, and happened to pop over, and they heard him. And then it was just trying to make sure we got in position to where we could call him up this hill, and everything came together. It was absolutely perfect. And
Finally.
yeah, it was awesome. Couldn't ask for any better of a hunt and situation. Vern Man just wrecked him. What were you shooting?
Long beard XRs.
Yeah.
Long-beard XRs, and dumped them at,
Number 4s.
what was it, 35 yards probably?
Probably.
It was closer to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was close. It was exciting.
Yeah. Well, there's 2 drainage. I told you about that already. But
I wanted both of them to come in so bad. I wanted to double with Kaylee, and I see he was headed right to Clifford, and I thought, uh-oh, he's going to start putting any second.
I was about 20 yards behind, well, not that far, probably 15 yards behind them, calling, and that bird had me pinned. And he was going to come right to our right and then come across that ditch literally right on my lap.
Right.
And so Vern had to make a shot as soon as he could, which it worked out perfect. Like you said, wish we could have got both of them in. The other turkey was actually coming right in the front of us, but he was a ways back yet. So it was either now or never for this one. And Vern made it count.
We've done a lot of hunts together and had a lot of fun together, and we never can get it to come together. But this
Yeah.
time we got it to come together.
Yeah, and go figure,
So-
it took a couple miles of walking on public land mid-morning to make it happen.
And it's pretty warm today.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting buggy.
Yeah.
But if I had any advice for you guys out there, I would, it seems like from 8:30 to 10 o'clock, you get out there and put some miles on and just call. You know, walk every 50 to 100 yards and send out a few cuts and yelps. And I mean, from our experience so far this year, when you get that bird fired up mid-morning, you're in for it in most cases. I mean, it has for me. Both times I've got birds fired up, they've come right in. So really appreciate everybody watching, and I really appreciate everybody that's a patron of the channel. You guys are really what makes these videos happen now with YouTube sucking so bad. So I really appreciate you guys, and I'm really glad that we can provide you with some high quality public land turkey hunting entertainment thanks to Vern Man.
Yeah. Well, I was hoping for Kaylee, and she said shoot. So I shot.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
were due. Kaylee shot enough turkeys lately.
Well,
But-
that was good. That was fun. Worked out perfect.
Yeah, and once again, I want to thank Mountain Hollow Game Calls and Matthew's Custom Calls. I used both of you guys' calls. I used Matthew's Custom Calls Slate Call when he got in close, and I was striking him with the Mountain Hollow mouth call up here. So it all worked out, and he liked everything he heard, obviously.
Yeah. He wouldn't shut up, that's for sure.
Yeah, I gobbled the whole way in and out of strut the whole time.
Yep. Now we got one heck of a trek all uphill.
I won't even notice it. You'll be carrying my turkey, and we'll be back to the truck before I know it.
Yep, I got a sweet turkey tote we can use from Matthew's Custom Calls too. So, and it works good. I used it the other day.
Yeah, I noticed it.
Yep. Hey, appreciate it, everybody. Well, you can see right here that somebody has a makeshift little blind in here. Pretty nice. They're out one turkey though.
Public land, baby.
Yep. Something about killing turkeys in the state forest that's pretty special. Okay, we'll give everybody a little update. We're still walking. And we're gonna be walking some more.
Look at me.